Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to go ahead and show you up front what we are going to be using if you want to follow along. So we are going to be scrap lifting this. We are going to be using some black cardstock. Well, I am. You can use what you want. I'm using the Cake Day paper packet and sticker sheet by Close to My Heart. We'll need some small scissors. We'll also need to have a trimmer. We're also going to end up putting on some black shimmer trim, and we'll need the anti-static pouch to go ahead and take the sticky off the back of our stickers if you choose to do that. I am popping some things up, so foam dots or foam tape, any brand or whatever of your choosing. On this stamp, I am using the journaling cards and the little splatters, and we're going to be using some stars and the camera out of that. We'll also need washi tape, adhesive, and a black journaling pen. We're going to go ahead and start by looking at this sticker sheet and some other papers. I am going to end up deciding that I do want to have this orange as the background. You can see the photos I'm going to be scrap lifting are over at the right hand side of your screen. Those are photos of Riley. Now, this is her 3rd birthday party, and for her 3rd birthday, she wanted her party to be Blippy, and Blippy is blue and orange, so we are pulling in the orange and just a little bit of blue. Not Blippy blue, but blue. You can see right here I am taking the confetti piece and just ripping a strip off. In the original layout that was in that magazine, it's a Close to My Heart catalog actually. There's a lot of good images in those. If you ever pick up one of the catalogs, or you can always look back and scrap lift and or get ideas. So yes, I always hold on to those. Anywho, I did rip the paper and lay that down. That is going to pull in all the other colors for me. I am also going to be using a sticker. It is the candle sticker because, like I said, this is a birthday layout. Now, this side right here, I was initially going to use green, but I didn't like it. So when I lay it down, it is going to be yellow. It's also a diagonal stripe, and that's fine. I don't care. It's absolutely fine. But the intention was actually for it to be the green side, but it looked terrible. So right here, I am going to be cutting down a strip. This is a strip we're going to use for the other side, and over here we're going to be cutting down one a little bit bigger. Now, these busy papers we have at Close to My Heart, I always call them the featured paper. So we are going to be using the back side of the featured paper, which is just a bunch of alphas that spell out happy birthday all randomly like it's falling. And then we're going to be using the other side above these photos. Now, I am using my T-square ruler for this. I did just pick this up over at Amazon. It's pretty old. It's probably time for me to get a new one. I'm sure it's plenty warped. I am going to go ahead and put my photos down using that. I just want to make sure they're straight and pretty much evenly spaced. But after I get these photos down, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my featured piece. And that featured piece, I'm going to trim down to be the same length as those photos-ish. But you'll see when I try to put it above the photos, which is where it was on my scrap lift, there's not enough room, guys. I'm going to go ahead and trim it down right here to 10 inches. You can see I left an inch on either side. That side that I can put a journaling block on, or even the right hand photo. So I left 1 inch on both sides, and that is not enough room. The room I gave it at the top is not enough room to have this featured paper on there, as well as the strip up above. I do still want to keep both of those, so instead of changing the design, we're just going to go ahead and move the photos down how they should have been in the first place. I am going to go ahead and dovetail the ends of this featured paper. You can see upside of it, or the back side of it right there, was the alpha that we're going to end up putting at the top of the page. We'll dovetail this side as well. I'm not being perfect about it, guys. I'm not super into perfection. I just kind of cut a little triangle off of it. So we're going to go ahead and tape those down like so. You can see over to the right hand side of your screen, I did pull out some embellishments already. But right here, we're using the shimmer trim. Now, it's too thick. It's like 1/2 inch thick, and I wanted to go ahead and trim it in half. I am going to be using some washi tape. I don't know where I got this washi tape at. I would like to help you out. If it's someone you love, I would like to help you out, but I don't know where I got it. I'm going to just hold down the shimmer trim using that washi tape, and we're going to go ahead and just cut it in half. So now we have, like, what is this, 1/4 inch, maybe a little bit less than 1/4 inch thick of the shimmer trim. I want to bring more black in there, because you can see I did matte the photos, and I did matte that other little spot there with black. So I do want to have more black on this layout. So yes, we are using thin strips of shimmer tape to go ahead and lay down at the top and at the bottom. Just going to go ahead and stick this down. Now you can see we went ahead and started with our embellishment. So right here, I am looking at what I'm doing for a title. On the sticker sheet, there is a party, and there's also a let's made with banners. Now, our anti-static little pouch right there, I have it on a binder clip. Learned that from Close to My Heart. Awesome, awesome tip, FYI, if you want to use it. I went ahead and took the sticky off of the back of the let's banners. I didn't take it off of the back of the party. I just hardly put it down. The only reason why, it was so it's not super delicate, but it's a little delicate, and I did not trust myself with it. So here's where here's where your black journaling pen is going to be coming in. We're going to go ahead and outline all of that let's on the banners. The reason we're doing this is because the orange one is blending in too much with that background sheet that we are going to be using right here. So yeah, that's not going to work. We are going to end up outlining every single one of those banners. I will end up popping them all up on some foam tape, and everything gets moved over to the left. You can see where it's at right now. Does not look super great. When I go ahead and start putting foam tape on it, I am going to move it all the way over to the left, and so it's going to kind of like be reading a book. The first thing you're going to look at, it's going to say let's party, and I think that's pretty cute. It is her 3rd birthday party, so I think it's a pretty fun title for her 3rd birthday party. So right here, I am taking out some journaling cards. These are journaling cards I did stamp from the Better Together stamp that I showed you in the beginning. This stamp, absolutely love it. Those the flowers that are on it are fabulous, but this journaling card, oh, love it. Right here, I did take a hat off of the sticker sheet, and I'm going to layer it up on the number 3. I don't know what alphabet set I got the 3 out of it, but that is just a 1/2 inch circle punch with the number 3 stamped on it. And of course, I just stamped the 3 on it because it was Riley's 3rd birthday. So yeah, that's where that came in. Right here, I am showing you the Happiest Place acrylics. I am going to be using these acrylics down around the page. I'm also going to be using some of the stickers from the sticker sheet to make a little cluster down here at the bottom right. It turns out so cute. Now let me go ahead and back up to those acrylic pieces. These are the Happiest Place acrylics are before we redid them, so they're a little bit thicker right now. What are they, 1/16 of an inch, and these ones I'm using on this layout are like 1/8, so they're a little bit thicker than what we carry now. I personally prefer the thinner ones, but some people prefer the thicker ones, so there you go. Right here, I did put that cake down. I just popped the edges, or not the edges, but the top of it up on some foam tape. I'm going to go ahead and pop this little word phrase up on a foam tape as well. Celebrate. Yes. And then we're going to go ahead and put our stars down around the page. Kind of try and see where we want those to be. I think even with just the stars, it looks super great. Yeah, I really love this layout. I think it just pops. I absolutely love it. And the orange and Blippy, fabulous. Now, if there was some royal blue in it or some kind of a blue, a deeper blue in it, it would have been 100% perfect. But even with just the orange, you know, it's pretty good. So in my journaling, you know, I'm going to be mentioning a Blippy in here. I'm showing you that Better Together stamp again. There is this little splatter piece, and this is the most perfect little splatter, and I don't really actually know if that's a splatter piece or if that is a piece that you stamp on top of the flowers, maybe in their center area. I don't know, but I'm using it as a splatter piece, and it is the most perfect splatter piece. I think I'm using the archival ink to go ahead and put it down. It could be the just the black exclusive. I don't really recall. Right here by the camera, it's like a bigger embellishment, so I'm going to give that another stamp by it, just so it fills up underneath it, or fills up the space a little bit. So you can see all this stamping I did near the stars, and then here I said we're gonna go ahead and put it in a little bit more down here. So that's perfect. I used that scrap piece of paper just to mask the stamp, so I didn't get the stamp up on that dotted paper. I didn't want the stamp up there. We're just going to be using some liquid adhesive to put down this acrylic. I like to use the art glitter glue. Here's the 1/2-inch punch I was showing you. Oh, look, it was a birthday stamp. I just quickly showed you that it's an old retired stamp, so you can't get it anyways. But yes, that's where I used the 3 from, and then I used that 1/2-inch punch. Anyways, to put these down, I am using the art glitter glue. That is my preferred liquid glue. Now, a lot of times if I'm just using some solid acrylic, I will put it down using the glue dots. But because I had the hollow ones that are thin, which I need a thin adhesive for, I ended up just using the liquid for everything. Right there, I did show you that scrap lift again. It's from one of our old catalogs. That's it. I want to ask you guys to please check down at the links down below if you'd like to support my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me for that video. I think that layout turned out so good. If you are going to be joining me making that layout, if you're going to, you know, go through the steps as well, show me your photo. You can put it on my Facebook page, my Close to My Heart Facebook page, or the Mini Kit Monday Facebook page. Everything is linked down below. But yes, share your stuff with us. We like inspiration the same as you do. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.